Start by extending each leg out long, gently setting it down. Reach the arms towards the toes, again gently settling them down. Shoulder blades drawing down the spine, opening up so much space across your chest. And then just melt, just feel your body melt into the earth below. Feel this heaviness just wash over you. This heaviness draws your attention inward into the vast darkness of our inner realm. It's boundless, it's limitless. So much to explore. Yet we rarely take the time. So while you're here, lying on your back, resting, relaxing, become so delighted in this stillness that you honor it by acknowledging it and this physical layer. Noticing this body from the crown of your head down into your neck, shoulders, arms, wrists, fingers. Journey down the back body into the glutes, hips. Explore your heart space, your shoulders, your chest. Bring awareness to the core that supports us. Feel the thighs, knees, calves, ankles, each one of your toes. Give it an acknowledgement with just a moment of your awareness, your focus. Saying, I'm checking on you. How you doing? What can I do to serve you in these next moments through our practice of yoga? We serve this body, we treat this body, we care for this body on the physical layer, but also deeper. We serve our body through our breath practices, through the calming of the mind, and connecting all of our layers through this moving meditation we call yoga. Begin becoming in tune with the rhythm of your breath, following its ebb and flow, noting its depth, its fluidity, its expansiveness, its grounding capabilities. And let it carry you back to the surface. Feel the breath bringing lightness into the body. As you become so light with every inhale, your heart opens, your chest expands. Every exhale takes with it everything that no longer serves you, opening up even more space, even more lightness to carry through our practice. Beautiful. Draw your heels in towards your booty. Plant the feet down beneath your knees. Toe heel feet out to the outer edges of the mat. Knees fall over to the right. Inhaling through center, knees falling over to the left. Just windshield wipering out the legs to any degree. you want to go deep, explore the full range of motion. Maybe even find a little hip twist. Or if you want to keep it controlled and more engaged by minimizing the movement and bringing more musculature online. Awakening the glutes. Awakening your toe and earth connection with just a gentle press through that big toe. Plant your hands by your side, palms face down. Plant the feet hip distance apart, so maybe toe heel them in slightly. Plant down through both feet, draw the knees forward as the hips gently lift to hover. Pressing through the hands, pressing through the outer upper arms, chest expands, hips lift a little bit higher. You can reach your pinky fingers towards your heels. Reaching, hugging the inner thighs. By pressing through that big toe, feel the added support, the lift through the arch, the medial arch. As you press, feel that lift, engage. Coming on your tippy toes, slowly lower down. One vertebra at a time. Hug the knees in, give yourself a nice big squeeze. Kick it out long, reach it overhead. So make a giant X with your body, reaching the legs, reaching the fingers. Beautiful. And then right leg reaches high into the sky, left leg draws into the center line. Interlace all 10 fingers around the right thigh, kicking through the toes, hug the right leg in. You can find placement behind the thigh if you want to reach up a little higher as you ground down through the back body, maybe hugging in the calf. You can flex, you can point, reach through the toes, reach through the heel, soften where you can. Beautiful. Release. Hug that right knee in, interlace all 10 fingers over the knee and just hug that right knee into the right side body. Beautiful. Now draw that right ankle as you slide that left foot in, place it on the knee, and then plant your hands down by your side. Plant that left foot firmly into the earth, draw that left knee forward as the hips rise, opening that right hip. Flexing the right foot protects the knee. Being gentle here, not going for so high that you're straining anything. Just finding this lift and this little opening in that right hip. And slowly lower down. Extend out long, make a giant X with your body. Reach and point the toe. And left leg kicks it high into the sky. Interlace hands behind thigh. You can draw that right leg back into the midline. Hug the left leg in. Kick through those toes. Find this yummy hamstring stretch. Soften in the shoulders. Breathe through any resistance. As you witness transformation in sensations as your body begins to let go and surrender, opening up to this change. Beautiful. Release the grip. Interlace hands over knee. Just hug that knee into your left side waist. So hard to find. Draw that right heel in towards the booty. Set that left ankle on top of right knee. Plant hands by your side, palms face down, hips lift. Knee draws forward, pressing into the outer upper arm. Maybe pressing into the pinky side of the hand. So that outer edge of your hand, press that down and reach the pinky fingers towards your foot. Just an extra lift. Press through that big toe button, feel the lift in the arch. Creating this buoyancy as your glutes lift you. One more inhale. Exhale to slowly lower all the way down. Beautiful. Again, reach it out to a giant X. Lengthen out. Kick it. Beautiful. Hands by your side. Legs up the wall. Just pausing here for a moment. Engaging the low belly. Softening shoulders. Now lift the booty for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, nice and strong for 5, micro movements, 4, 3, 2, and 1, hug it in. Grab the backs of the thighs, rock and roll one time up, and we're going to cross over the ankles and make our way onto all fours. So finding our tabletop, pawing out the mat, placing the knees, finding that stability where the hips support. Beautiful. And we're just going to belly drop, open up across the chest. While we do that, visualize with your hands if you are going to draw them down and out. So you're not gonna actually move your hands, but you're gonna bring this sensation of drawing down and out. It's gonna open up across the chest. So just as you like traction back and Sphinx and draw the heart forward, with your grip, draw the energy back and out. And feel the expansion across the chest, the opening across the shoulder blades. Beautiful. And then we're gonna round the spine. And again, this time we're gonna traction up and towards the middle. And then feel the extra roundness between the shoulder blades with that just little added sensation. And finding your flow, playing with drawing the hands down and out as you open up through cow, and up and towards the center as you round through cat. Just adding on the next layer. Opening up the back body. Pausing at center. Right leg is going to step out long as you reach the right hand high. So you're going to open up to the side plank. So put your legs back behind you. So kind of like a warrior 2-foot. Beautiful. And support yourself with these back toes. If you want to keep the foot planted, if you want to come up to your toes, totally option. But we're going to reach the arm, keeping this lower rib lifted. So that serratus muscle, little serratus push-up by lifting up through that lower rib, reaching through that right arm, reaching through that right foot. Find this full side body stretch. Maybe gazing high. And exhale, we're going to bring elbow to knee. Side crunch. So find that balance with that back foot. As you inhale, you're going to find this length, stretch it out. Crunch, exhale. We're going to do this for about 20 seconds. So just moving at your rate, going nice and slow, really feeling the side stretch. And really crunching in, finding like a balance as you crunch. So engaging not only the sideways, but feeling your hands, all 10 fingers support you, or 5 fingers support you. Beautiful. One more round. Reaching it long. And pause when you're in your side body stretch. Hold here. Again, pressing up through that lower rib, reaching that right side body long. And then you're gonna gaze at your fingertips. Draw your hand forward, kick the top leg back. So you're gonna reach in this X. So right arm forward, left leg back. Behind you, yeah. And then you're gonna switch it, following the gaze with your fingers. Right leg's gonna kick it forward, right hand's gonna reach it back. And you're just gonna flow through this moment just a few times. Finding the stretch, following the gaze with your fingers. Engaging that left side body, keeping you so supported. And releasing to center. Coming onto all fours. Sink the hips, child's pose, forehead to the mat. Pause and take a note of any asymmetry you feel as we really opened up this right side body while we really strengthen this left side body. So feel the difference in sensations. Beautiful. Walk the hands up. Coming onto your knees. Coming to standing on your knees. Pausing. Hands drawn to your imaginary back pockets. We're going for a little camel pose. Again, option flat feet. Option tucked toes. Elbows hugging into the side waist. Lifting up through the heart. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hips draw forward. Always inhale, lifting, gazing high. Exhale, drawing forward. Maybe take it here, maybe drop the gaze back and down. We're coming back to this so you don't have to go as far in this one if you want to hold on. So opening this back body, strengthening it as we lift through the heart space. Open across the chest. Beautiful. And release. Come to sitting on your knees, hands on your thighs. And then we're going to scoop to like a kneeling chair. Beautiful. Inhale, sink the hips, reach the arms. Exhale to chair, lift. And sink, reach. A few more times, just with your breath. Feel the core so gently coming online to lift you. Feel the buoyancy in your hips as you rise with your breath. And sink the hips. Maybe stretch the toes by flipping them under. Beautiful. One more. And release the hands down to the mat. And we're going to open up this time to the left side. So right hand plants. You can kick that left leg long. Again, notice where this back foot supports you as you open up for this modified side plank. Reach the left hand, reach the left foot, open up this left side body, gaze high. Engage all 5 fingers, so really pro-clawing your right hand to support that wrist. One more inhale, reach it long. Exhale to crunch, elbow to knee, fly. Reach it to crunch. Moving at your own rate. You can go slow, you can go fast. You can stay just exploring the side stretch and stay grounded. Yogi's choice, feeling what's best for your body in this moment and going with it. Keeping so strong through that right side body, lifting you out of those ribs. One more round wherever you are. We're going to reach back in the stretch, pausing here. Feeling this full side body stretch. And then reaching the left arm forward, kicking the left legs back behind you. Reach and kick. And then keeping the gaze on your fingers. Left arm reaches back. Left foot reaches forward. Beautiful. Finding your flow. Again, feeling what this movement, this exploration does for you. Is it creating spaciousness? Is it creating gripping? Where is there gripping if it is arising? Where can you invite softness in? All right, and coming back through center, release. Again to all fours, hips draw back to heels. Forward fold, child pose. Rolling up the spine. Coming up, interlace all 10 fingers behind the back body. Unifist presses towards the earth, open up across the heart. Beautiful. And then all the flexing of the toes, that look delicious. Lift the knees, flex the top of the feet, pressing them into the earth. Stretching the ankles, yeah, jet ski. The old school ones. All right, releasing down. And again, inhale, hips lift. Seated chair, exhale to drop the hips, reach the arms. Again, hips lift to reach. This time as you lift the hips, right leg's gonna step forward. Reach the arms. Beautiful, coming back. Sink the hips. Now this time, step it forward, reach the arms. Beautiful. One more time, sink to reach. Beautiful. Hands frame out the front foot. Curl the back toe. Pyramid pose. So just pausing here, working the right leg to straight, planting the back foot down, forward folding over this front leg. Release the left knee down. Inhale, rising up, sinking the hips. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands. Pyramid pose, straighten the legs, forward fold. Again, finding this flow. Again, a couple more times, sinking the hips, maybe greater. This time, planting the hands, maybe taking a little step forward as you deepen into your pyramid pose. One more time, finding Anjali-asana. Down to pyramid pose, forward fold, pausing here. Beautiful, slide the right foot back for a short down dog. Beautiful, drop to your knees. Inhale, reach. Exhale to sink. This time, left leg. Lift. Sink the hip. Reach the arms. And coming back. Drop the knees, sink the hips. A couple of times, just feeling this transition, feeling where your foot lands. Sometimes when we come up, our foot doesn't always land right. So maybe taking it just a couple of times to explore it. And when you find that spot after missing it, coming out, pause. And adjust. Where the knee stacks over the ankle, where you can sink your hips, lengthen high, engage that low belly, pressing through the heel, creating this buoyancy in the hips. Beautiful hand plant, straighten the back leg, stepping the right foot slightly forward for a pyramid pose. So just pausing for a moment. And the pyramid, both legs straight, left hamstring, nice and strong, lengthening the back body, softening shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful, right knee plants, hips sink, reach the arms, inhale. And forward fold, find your flow, plant the hands, pyramid pose. Again, drop the knee. Inhale, sink the hips, maybe greater, maybe coming to even more of a back bend. One more time. And we'll meet in pyramid pose. Beautiful. Plant the hands down, just slide the left foot back. And then stepping it back to your down dog, wherever that might be. Wiggling the hips, pedaling out the feet, shimmying the shoulders. Planting all 10 fingers down firmly, head and neck simply hang. Beautiful. Rolling onto the left, knife edges of the left foot. We're going to rise up to a side plank. So lifting that left hip, stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders, gazing high. Breathing here, reaching the hips, reaching the arms, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Rolling it back to downward facing dog.
Oh, baby, you're so gorgeous.
Beautiful, right leg high.
Now you
Bend the knee, open the hip.
take a little trip.
Kick it high into the sky. Step it through. Crescent lunge, inhale, we rise. Still staying high on the ball of that back foot. Neutral pelvis, working that back leg to straight. Arms reach, knees drawn in, shoulders soft. Again, feeling into your feet. Heel rooting, finding buoyancy. Big toe rooting. Opening that knee. Turning on that glute. Beautiful. Right arm wrap under the left, twist at the elbow. Palms or back of palms meet. Elbows at shoulder height. Feel the broadness across the shoulders, arms reaching away from the face. You're welcome to stay here or gaze high. Reach up, maybe even reach back. Finding that strong foundation, inner thighs hugging. Beautiful, coming up through center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, taking off. Crescent arm airplane. So kicking that left leg back, reaching the arms forward. Beautiful, inhale, left leg draws in and up. One-legged mountain. Beautiful, left leg crosses over. Maybe kicks down the toe, maybe wrap the toes. Hugging everything into the midline. Broadening across the shoulder blades. Sinking the hips. Beautiful, breathe here. One more inhale. Sing. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, we rise up, release the grip. One-legged mountain, reach it high. Kick it back, airplane pose. Bending into that front knee, find that buoyancy. Beautiful. Open up, planetary movement. Half move. Gazing at the mat, stacking shoulders, stacking hips. Strong front leg, big step back, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, hips pop forward. Right arm reaches up and back, reverse triangle. Pressing through those front toes. Feel the line of energy. Climaxing over the hip. Feels so good, reaching up to the side bodies, out through the fingertips. Windy on the hands. Step it back. To chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale, breath. Again, heels reach to the right. Stack the instep. Opening up to our side plank. Just pausing here. Lifting the hips. Gazing high. Breathing. Holding strong for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand plants, pressing it back to downward facing dog. Left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Kick it high, inhale, breath. Step it through, exhale. Crescent, rise. Lining up our crescent. Nice neutral pelvis, working that back leg to straight. Arms reach. Soften the shoulders. Now we got a lot of flight time, but use that core strength that we've explored to support all of these movements in air. Grounding down through your foundation, through that big toe, through your arch. Keeping that arch fired up. Alright, left arm wraps underneath the right. Twist at the elbows, palms or back of palms meet. Elbows back at shoulder height, pressing away. Stay here or inner thighs hug. Strong point of focus as you gaze high. Lengthen up through the heart, reach it up, maybe reach it back. Beautiful, coming up back through neutral. Taking off. Airplane pose. A nice bend in that left knee. Keeps you buoyant. Keep the arms reaching, broadening the shoulder blades. Beautiful. Inhale, rising up through one-legged mountain. Draw that right knee in. And drawing it over the left knee. Cross the ankles. Maybe tuck the toes. Drawing your shoulders back, sitting in your queen or king chair. Spine strong and straight. Inner thighs hugging, supporting this posture. So strong. Sink, lean back, breathe. Beautiful. Rising up, release the grip. One-legged mountain, inhale. Airplane pose, kick it back, exhale, staying so buoyant in that left leg, we're almost there. Open up. Half moon. Maybe find the mat here for added stability, or your rock. Sinking, stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders. Then maybe finding your float to send it back. Warrior two. Straightening the front leg, taking it right into reverse triangle. So again, following that line of energy from the big toe, up the leg, over the hip, where that expression is so beautiful. Up the sideways, armpit, wrist even stretches, fingers. Reach it back. And windmill. Step it back. To flow. Upward facing dog, inhale, breath. Downward facing dog. Exhale, breath. Walk your hands back to your feet. Toe heel feet to the outer edge of the mat, heels in, toes out. And in squat, malasana. Pressing through the heels, finding that lift in your pelvic floor. Pressing through the big toe, feel the knees gently open externally, all on their own. Turning on the glute, and then just sink the shoulders down away from your ears. If you want to find a little rock side to side, whatever feels good here. Just collecting our breath, slowing the pace back down. All right, plant the hands, straighten the legs. Toe heel back to hip distance. Walk the hands forward. Downward facing dog. Pausing in down dog again. Allow just for your head and neck to release. Feel it just hang as your shoulders drop back down the spine. This time, heels reach to the left, but stagger the feet. And you're going to bend into the knees. Plant the left hand down, again, rising up. So you're going to straighten, reach overhead, gaze high. Bend, cactus, open the heart. Reach, inhale, cactus. Moving again at your own rate, to your own count. A few more rounds exploring this beautiful side movement. And one more as you reach it forward. Plant the hands, draw the hips back to downward facing dog. Right leg high into the sky. Step it through. Drop to that back knee. Inhale, we lift. Sink the hips. Cactus, open the heart. Beautiful, reach it high. Plant the hands. Pyramid pose. Forward fold. Straighten that back leg. Left hand plants right on, reaches high, easy twist, revolve triangle. Inner thighs hugging, side bodies lengthening. Beautiful. Return back to center. Step the left foot back about a half a footprint. Staying high on your toes, inhale, we rise. Moving through our flow, right arm. Onto the left. Inhale, either lengthen up or stay neutral. Exhale, fly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Release. Exhale. Fly, airplane. Open up. Half moon. Big step back. Straighten the front leg, hips pop forward. Reverse triangle. Windmill it down. Step it back. To front. Up. Inhale. Down. Exhale. Heels to the right. Stagger the feet, bend the knees. Right hand plants under the right shoulder, open up. Left arm reaches high. Straighten the legs, left arm reaches overhead. Practice the arms, open up across the chest. Check in with your grip. I was a hand print back, so again, line up your body so it's so supported. And then find your movement as you move into space. Keeping so strong in that right side, so expansive through your left side. One more, reach it forward. Plant the hands, hips draw high. Pause. Relax. Left leg high. Step it through. Drop to that knee. Inhale, reach. Practice, exhale. Reach it high. Hands to the mat. Straighten the back leg. Pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen. Right hand plants, left arm reaches high, reach first, revolve triangle. Holding. As you lengthen the side bodies, hug the inner thighs. Stack the shoulders, gaze high. Left hand plants. Right foot takes about a half a step back, coming onto the toes. Inhale, crescent, we rise. Left arm under right twist. Finding your back bend if that serves you. And taking off. Airplane arms. One-legged mountain. Inhale. Eagle. Settle in. Inhale to rise and release the grip. Airplane. Use that big toe button for that support in the arch. Opening up to half moon. Big step back. Woo. Straighten the front leg. Hips pop forward. Open up left side body. Beautiful. Windmill the hands. Step it back. Finding your flow. Upward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Downward facing dog. Exhale, breath. Beautiful. Inhale, looking forward. Step hop, top of mat. Exhale. Halfway lift. To fold. Bend the knees, scoop the arms, reach it high. Hands release to heart. Pause. So pawing at your feet. Finding your stance. Big toes root. And then we're going to sink the hips, reach the arms forward. Inhale, reach the arms high. Beautiful. Sink the hips, reach the arms forward. Press into the big toes, feel the knees open wide, reach. Again, sink. Last time as we reach, inhale. Again, right knee hugs in, hands to heart. We're going to go for our tree pose. So find your placement. You're along this leg. I would avoid hooking because we're going to flow a little bit. So find your tree pose. You can hook, but it's a little tricky. So we're going to reach, inhale, cactus, twist to the left. So open twist. And then you're gonna reach the arms, kick the legs. So finding this whole right side body stretch. So kick the right leg out to the right, reach the arms in the opposite direction. Beautiful, coming back. Tree pose. Woo. Twist to the right. And expand out. Open up to the left. Couple more times, drawing it in, reach to the right. You can even kickstand the toes for this movement. As we really strengthen, one more time. The right side body, beautiful. Coming up through center, pause, release. Plant the feet, sink the hips, reach the arms. Inhale, we rise. Sink. Beautiful. And we rise. Sink the hips. And we rise. Hands to heart, finding your one-legged mountain, turning it into your tree pose. So first time, open twist to the right, finding this openness through the right side. And then reach the arms, kick the left leg. Beautiful. Coming back through center, find your tree pose, practice twist to the left, close twist. So expanding open, close twist towards the bent knee. Couple more times. It's a hard one. But again, if you're falling like this, you're gonna know how to catch yourself now because you're like, I have that pathway. Sprawled out. See? It works. All right, one more. And coming back through center. Pause, pause, pause. And then we're gonna sink the hips, reach the arms. This time as we stand, left arm reaches up, right foot kicks back. So reach the right arm back, reach the right foot back. Like a dancer prep. Yep. Sink. To reach. Sink. To reach. Last time. Sink. This time catch. Pause. Or tilt. Reaching and kicking, squaring the hips over the mat. Opening up across the chest. Keeping buoyant in that left knee. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, kick it back. Kick that right leg out of the grip to warrior 2. Beautiful. Reverse. Open up that left side. And windmill. Step it back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Pause. Open up shoulders, long neck, maybe gaze right. Gaze left. Hips high. Downward facing dog. Looking forward. Step hop. Top and down. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Scoop the air. Inhale. Chair pose. Rising up. Straighten the legs. Exhale. This time we sink. This time right arm, left leg. Left arm reaches back. Dancer prep. Beautiful. Finding our flow. Dancer prep. One more. This time when you rise, catch your foot. You can stay right here. Find the tilt as you reach. You kick. Reach. You kick. This kick drives the posture. So the more you kick, the more you reach. Bending your heart space. Open. 4, 5, 4. Taking it to your edge for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now kick it back. As you release the foot to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Windmill it down. Step it back. To chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale, right. Downward facing dog. Exhale, right. Right leg high. Pigeon pose. Right knee, right wrist. Drop the shin. Hip that left foot straight back. Flex the right feet. Tuck the knees as you inhale, create space. As you exhale, fold. Yes, settle into what feels good. Absolutely. Wherever you land in love. Give yourself love for making it this far in your practice, this far in your day, this far in your life. It takes hard work and commitment. And you're here and you're thriving. And our bodies can do all these amazing things. want more love and care from us in this time of connection. And it rewards us with these great feelings, sensations. There are thank you notes. Beautiful. Plant your hands down. Begin to walk them in. Curling the back toes. Lifting self up. Right leg shoots high into the sky. Shaking it out. Maybe going to flip your dog. Right foot dropping out behind you. Opening up. Hips rise high. Wild thing. Moving through side plank because we're so strong now. Maybe flying into a tree. Kicking their legs out wide, whatever feels good. And releasing to downward facing dog. Switching it out, left leg. Kicking it high. Left knee, left wrist. Drop the shin. Square the hips. Right leg kick straight back, hips draw straight forward, lengthen up. Inhale. Exhale, heart draws forward. Relax. Settling into stillness. Keeping all your focus on this outer left hip. As there's so much sensation firing, you have a lot to learn from all that sensation. That's your body speaking to you. So watch it transform from this tension and gripping to this softness and this surrender. Sweet, sweet surrender. And with that surrender comes release. Opening. Only leaving what best serves you. In this new space, in this changed body. Maybe flipping your dog if it feels right. Expanding the heart open. Gaze back and down. Opening up through whatever side plank expression your body is asking for. Finding your way back to downward facing dog. Taking a half a step in, bending the knees, gazing between your thumbs, hop, forward, and make your way to your seat. And slowly finding our way onto our back. Hug your knees in, release. Right knee hugs in, left leg extends out long. Again, hug that right knee in. And then guide it over the left side body to your cactus out the arms. Supine twist. Gaze high, maybe gaze to the right. Add a little neck stretch. Noticing if your right shoulder wants to stay anchored or if it wants the room to lift. Or playing with the different sensations. Discovering what feels better. you back to your center. Hug knees in. Switching it out, right leg long. Hug that left knee into the left side body. Guide that left leg over the right side. My left leg is generally hovering as my left shoulder plays with lifting and anchoring, exploring different areas along the spine that we're stretching, staying so supported by the earth, cradling you in posture in every moment of your day, really. Releasing onto the back body, hug knees in again, give yourself a nice big squeeze. Plant the feet down, hands plant by your side. Knees draw forward, hips lift, bridge pose. You can keep it low if you like. You can roll up to interlocking all 10 fingers, rolling onto your shoulders like they are shells. Option, you can put a block under your hips if that feels good. You can plant your elbows down and tuck your hands under your hips as a little support. Whatever feels good here, it's your option. If you want to stay in this gentle back bend, keep it easy, or if you want to elevate it, power it up. Left heel toes into the midline, right leg kicks high into the sky. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Switching it out, right leg midline, left leg kick it high. Maybe coming onto the right tippy toes and kicking it even higher for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Feet back to hip distance, tippy toes remain, and again, slow, lower, 1 vertebrae at a time. When the final one releases, toe heel feet to the outer edges of the mat, knees cave in. One hand on heart, one hand on belly, windshield wiper out the knees, release the low back. Beautiful. Hug knees in. Option, happy baby pose, or peace fingers around big toes. Legs extend out long. Untuck the tailbone, anchor the low back down. No arching or lifting of the booty. Use that core strength. Anchor it down. Pausing in center or rocking it out. Left and right. Pausing at center and just holding for a few breaths. And draw soles of feet to touch. Hands interlace around the knife edges of the feet, knees open wide, hands or feet press into hands. Shoulders open, feel this nice stretch over the shoulders as we unload the weight of the world. Release the grip, knife edges of the feet fall to the floor. One hand on heart, one hand on belly. Pelvic bowl spilling forward. So now finding that arch in the low back again. Pausing, preparing for a little pranayama. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose with for the count of 5. Pausing for a moment in between each inhale and each exhale. So before we begin, we're going to take a nice big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Side out. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Last round. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And hold until your inhale naturally arises. Don't automatically go for it. Releasing the breath control, returning to easy, relaxed breathing. Extending legs long, arms by your side, palms face up. Moving into our final asana, Shavasana. Allowing the eyes to close. The body again to melt into the earth. Feel that heaviness, that weighted energy fall over you as you establish your roots, your connection with the earth below. Tuning into that sensation as you ground in body, ground in breath. But keeping so aware in the mind-body. So aware that you won't allow a single thought to invade your space because you're too busy exploring the vast inner world of your true self. Peel back the layers. Flow with your breath for these last few moments. Stilling the body and silencing the mind is where the true medicine, the true healing powers reside. When it's time, I will guide you out. Slowly begin to bring awareness back into the body.
I was a quick
Wiggling fingers and toes,
boy.
rolling out wrists and ankles. Noticing the deepening of your inhale and your exhale breath. Reaching arms overhead, finding that full front body stretch, fingers to toes, every inch between. Hugging knees into your chest, giving yourself one final squeeze. Rolling on to your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow for a few transitional breaths. And a little excerpt from this beautiful book I'm reading. As Shakespeare said, to thy own self be true. You cannot live for prolonged periods of time within the polarity of being true to yourself and needing the approval of others. At some point you will realize that you are doing harm to yourself by being what you think you should be so that someone approves of you. In the language of a soul contract, compromising who you are to gain approval of another is a very precise example of giving away a piece of your spirit. To thy own self be true. Pressing into your top palm, finding your way onto your seat, hands at heart center, eyes closed. The literal meaning of Namaste is I bow to you. It signifies the belief that there is a divine spark within each of us, located in our heart chakra. In signifying this belief, it's an exchange, an acknowledgement of the soul in one to the soul of another. So as we bring our hands to our third eye center, we bow in total love and gratitude for ourselves and our whole global community. We bow and say, Namaste. How is flight time? I'm like with our big toe buttons, I was like, I feel like we're so stable now.
We're working well.
Stabler. Yeah.
It's trying to push it.
Trying to push it, yeah. You push that button. I know, but then she tells me, she's like, it's only like a 1% push. So sometimes I'm like, oh, there you go. Too much. Oh, that was the other one I forgot to do. It was on and off. On and off. So my girlfriend, my last teacher training I did, she's like, all right, on, off, on, off. The toe.
You better practice that one.
Yeah. Engage,
In a soft
stop.
area.
Engage, stop. Engage. All right. And then a reminder,